let's start with you, yourself, and how did you end up here?
I planned on doing a semester abroad for a long time already because I just think it makes sense if you want to become an English teacher to just like practice your language, being exposed to it 24/7 whenever you go, wherever you go. So I applied for the Erasmus exchange program, and first they said that Great Britain doesn't participate in it anymore because it's not in the EU.
Yeah.
EU.
EU.
EU. But then they, like, I mean, it's normal that Portsmouth and the other universities also still want to have exchange students, like, from Europe too and everything. So then it was like, okay, they still participate, like Portsmouth, University of Portsmouth still participates in the program. The funny thing is, my first choice was Leeds and my second choice was Portsmouth. And my best friend, she came to Leeds and I got my second choice, Portsmouth. Now I visited her 2 weeks ago and I'm so glad that I came here. I really, really like to be at the seafront and look out at the sea. Yeah, it was good that I came to Portsmouth.
What was the main difference with Leeds and Portsmouth when you compare?
Portsmouth is way smaller and cuter somehow, you know? It like
Can
Leeds
we say cozy
has
maybe? Cozier?
Cozier, yeah, also cuter. Of course, the sea. I think Portsmouth is very, very centered around the sea life.
How did you find your studies here compared to Germany?
I definitely noticed some differences. There is a lot more reading to do than in Germany. And the teachers, like, maybe it's just a thing in Marburg where I study, but the English teachers in Marburg are very, very, very strict and cold. And here they are really warm. They are truly concerned about you as an individual too. Like, that's just my feeling. That's just how I feel about the lecturers here. Yeah.
And I think one of the biggest difference was calling them by their first name.
Yeah.
This is
definitely
very unusual
this
in
was
Germany or in
so
many other countries.
Unusual, like just to call them Tom or something like that. Also, like that they don't care if you have your phone on the table or if you eat or drink something.
Is it like that in Germany?
Yeah, in Germany it's like
strict.
Like you really are scared.
Okay.
With some lecturers.
Throughout your journey here, these 2 months, what kind of hobbies you had?
I started out with... So before I came here, I hadn't done much sports. I went to dancing maybe sometimes, but here with the Revelin membership where you can just like go to any play sessions. Like I tried out boxing, karate, dancing, badminton. I also go to the gym and to the swimming sometimes. But like now it has, like at the beginning I tried out everything. Like now I'm balanced and now I only go to badminton and dancing and gym and swim from time to time.
From the things that you have counted, which one is the best for you?
Badminton. Oh,
Badminton.
I love badminton.
Love it. What makes you love it too much?
I really love to hit the shuttlecock. Shuttlecock. Yeah, I think it's called that.
How do you find your accommodation?
At the beginning, like it was on my last place of choice and I truly had to get used to it. Like I was really disappointed that I got there because on the internet the pictures didn't look nice at all, I tell you that. But when I came there, they had the common room renovated already. Now it looks much more better, much more modern, more cozy, and everything is really old. I think it truly depends on if you make it your home. You organize your room. You are the one who speaks to your neighbors or not, who interacts with your surroundings. You are the one who's responsible for making it your home or like a place you dislike living it. Also the food. I really had to get used to the food because I'm in a catered hall. Breakfast and dinner included. And the people I eat with, we take everything with humor. When I'm in front of the salad bar and I see like the salad like only thrown into this big plastic pot, I stand there and I laugh my ass off and I take the salad and go to my place. So it's fine.
Who is your best friend in the dorm?
Ahmad, Bo, Finn, Nathaniel. Silas is also really nice.
Can you please tell how did we meet?
It was the very first day here in Portsmouth. Like the first real day that started from the morning. I randomly, I haven't informed myself about how I didn't know about any plans for the International Orientation Week, you know. So the morning before I went to the campus tour, I think it was.
Yeah.
I just looked it up 15 minutes ago. I didn't even know, I had no internet, no SIM card that functioned. I didn't even know where the city center was. I just asked random strangers to where do I get to the city center in order to get closer to the university. And I also didn't know that the university is all over the place.
City.
Yeah. So everything was just accident. I can't believe it. The first person I asked the way after was Emmanuel. And then we went together to find other people who also wanted to join the campus tour maybe. So nobody had any idea about anything. So we were okay, the campus tour should start by 11. Let's just walk around and maybe we find the group by accident. And we really did. We really did find you guys. So I came to the group and I was like, can we maybe join you guys? It was a group of 20 people already, right?
Yeah.
Then afterwards we were 30 people walking on the street.
To be honest, I was not a part of the group officially because I did not book.
Yeah, it
So
was the same for me
was
too.
You,
everything was booked out already.
Yeah.
But I thought it's an open space, can I not just walk on the other side of the street maybe, you know, Yeah, I tried to get anyone's phone numbers, try to talk to as much people as possible, even though I was so scared. But yeah, when the campus tour was finished, I asked for everybody's numbers, except for yours. I'm so sorry. I just thought I was kind of intimidated by you. I don't know why. I don't know why. I thought maybe you were too cool for me or something. So I was really glad that you approached me and was hey, don't we want to connect somehow? So yeah, and then we told each other's names.
Collecting everyone's number.
Yeah.
But why not me? After collecting 15 people, that really hurt me. So I said, okay, I have to approach her.
It's good.
If I could not approach you,
yeah,
at that moment, this video would not happen.
Yeah. Weird, right?
Definitely. So what happened after we met? Tell us about the story.
Okay, so then I asked you, let's pick up the UOP bag together, right?
Yeah.
And then we headed in the direction to the library, and there we asked each other's names and stuff. I know you said, oh, my name's John, but not the normal John. It's spelled C-A-N, and in this moment I was like, oh, John, are you Turkish? And you also immediately knew that I was from Germany, right? It's so nice that you can instantly start talking, because I told you I had so many friends that also had John, Mercan, Engincan in their names. Yeah.
But you pronounce it pretty well.
No, thank you.
So, can you tell how you and Ahmad came together?
Mm-hmm. I arrived on Saturday, spent one night, only a handful of other international students were there too. Then Sunday, I heard someone arriving next door. And like that was the funny thing, because like Ahmed, when I knocked on his door to ask him for a charger, because I didn't even had like a charger at that point for my phone. I had no charger, I had no internet, no nothing. I think he was in his room for 10 seconds and I already ran out and knocked on his door and was like, do you have a charger maybe? I didn't even tell him my name. And he was like, yeah, of course. Like he gave me his charger and then he was like, don't you want to tell me your name? The funny thing is that you told me that I looked German. He told me that when I knocked on his door and he saw my face for the first time, that I looked rather Russian. Like,
really?
Yeah. He told me the first thing he thought when he saw my face was that I was like from the Slavic
yeah, it makes sense.
Part.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. And in the evening, I was like, well, I've already collected like so many people's numbers. Like, I didn't think at all. I just randomly thought like, hey, like maybe he also wants to, like, everybody is new in Portsmouth. Like every international is new in Portsmouth. Like, why wouldn't he want to connect to people too? So I just like knocked on his door and was like, well, join me tonight at the Wetherspoons.
And then you came with Ahmad, and he was not originally in the group. Nobody met with him before.
Yeah, exactly.
And you brought him to the Wetherspoons, and
it was so, everything was so spontaneous.
I'm really glad that you asked for a charger, because that way
Me too.
I was able to meet with Ahmad at the pub.
Yeah.
And after hearing that he finished Ezel 3 times, I knew at that moment that he's the best guy in Portsmouth.
Yeah.
That was like end of conversation.
End of conversation. You were like end of conversation, and you instantly had like your arm the whole time like this with the
friend to a bro.
Yeah.
In just like 15 seconds. You have spent 2 months in Portsmouth.
Yeah.
How do you view Portsmouth?
Life-changing. Completely life-changing. I have healed in so many ways here already. It's a really weird feeling. The first month has been like absolute horror, but at the same time I felt like really like myself for the first time. Now I just feel peaceful and alive, like vibrantly alive. Joy in the pain and in the happiness of just living.
You were and you are very active in Portsmouth, and I think that really brought up your energy to a higher level. Being like busy with the things that you like.
Yeah, being by myself for the first time. Everything that I did for myself, and this truly made me bloom and blossom and bloom in some ways, like inner wise.
From that point of view, what's the take-home message that you would give?
Do a semester abroad. I swear to God, this is like the most important thing. Coming here was like proving to myself that I'm capable of doing this alone. I've never been alone at an airport. I came here like from London Stansted, 4 hours, changing train lines.
In London, right?
In London, Waterloo, and some other station too.
I'm gonna take the same trip, by the way.
Like
to Izmir.
Yeah.
From Stansted. Is it gonna be difficult? 4
you
hours.
You really have to concentrate a lot. But like this is the best part. Like I really regained self-trust. I really regained this inner self-trust in myself that I can do things, and that somehow I'm capable of organizing my life, taking care, discipline myself, but also let go and also just be my own friend. And yeah, I think that was like, wow. I can't explain how important it was for me to come here. Portsmouth is already like one of the most important moments in my life. These 4 months.
Thank you.